Okay, so welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Last time we were on the laptop, and we finished the vanilla game up until the end game. So now we have just the 3 DLC to do. And we're going to get started on one of those tonight. Or today. But we're going to do Leviathan today.
Shepard looks at the camp that turns people into husks and goes, "Yeah, I want to help with that."
Same guy that lets Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull.
But first we'll do the rounds. Make sure everyone's settled in. Because we did finish a primary mission.
Commander, it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
You got it.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary. Cerberus bastard. Horizon is my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Cerberus is already dead.
They just don't know it yet.
And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're...
Speaking of audio, how is the balance between game audio and voice audio? Is one overpowering the other, or is it balanced? This actually looks so much better. You're louder than the game, I think. Okay. Like, can you still hear the game, or is it, like I need to bump the game volume up? But, you have good hearing, dude. Well, I can bump the game audio up here just a second. Actually, I don't think yeah, I can. Okay. There we go. There. That should bump up the game volume. But yeah, I've got my desktop PC. I don't have a small laptop monitor anymore. I plugged it into my big screen TV. So this is so much better.
You asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
Hey, Yara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names.
Better, that's good.
It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's a nickname. She's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff,
Alright, Cross.
take any kind of hope you can get.
Loud and clear. That's good.
You too.
Okay. Well, let's talk with Joker.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I have no idea.
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been
Fucking
wondering
a
about that
piece.
for a while with those freaky eyes.
Oh, trust me, Cross. I know.
Much longer.
I'm not going back to unmodded A7. I can't. And modded or Mass Effect is so much better. One of us. I still I still love console gaming in the fact that it's a lot simpler to start playing a console game, and it's also a lot easier for me to stream off of one. But I think what I'll do is I'll play a game first on a console, and then if I really like it, I'll get it for the PC so I can start modding it. So, like, don't be surprised if one of these days I start streaming Baldur's Gate 3 on the PC for the mods, because I love Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5, and I'm really interested in seeing what kind of mods that there are. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Something, 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 communal species, something, something. I don't know if it's communal species, more like, they didn't want the Reapers to win. Because communal species, it infers that they're being altruistic. I don't think all of them were. I think most of them were giving one final defiant fuck you to the Reapers. I mean, if you want to consider that to be communal, okay. Porque no, I mean, sure.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
So, a lot of people are like, you can't pick Destroy because it'll kill Edie. And I just think to myself, of that scene, Edie, in order to save not only her crew, but specifically Joker, would die. And in my opinion, the only way to rid the Milky Way of the Reaper threat once and for all is destroy. So, it's a sacrifice that Edie is willing to make. If Edie... I mean, I don't think she can cross because she's not Android 18. 18 was organic to begin with. But yeah, to your point, if Edie could, could have a family with Joker, she definitely would. But that's an impossibility. Alright. Just like how Garrus would love to have a family with Shepard, but biology gets in the way.
Messages at your private terminal, Commander.
I mean, other than adopting. Korean fleet. Oh no, Calriger died. War orphans, yes, there are going to be a bunch of war orphans, and I'm pretty sure that, like, my headcanon is that after the Reaper War is over, and Caroline and Garrus start to put feelers out for adoption, I am willing to, like, I am certain that Rex finds out and starts throwing Krogan babies at him. Yeah, Male Shep and Tally have the same problem. It's the, it's mainly going to be the dextro levo amino acid incompatibility. Our protein chains spin the opposite directions. But yeah, you can't convince me otherwise that Uncle Ernot Rex doesn't throw Krogan babies at Shakarian after the war.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
Cortez, you only rescue damsels, that's it. Because you don't swing that way.
I can't believe the Elusive Man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want. Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them.
Now, as for biological Shepard children, FemChep gets the short end of the stick because there's only one person that she can technically have biological children with, and that it's Caden. I know Liara technically can have FemChep's kids, but are they really biologically Shepards? Because they don't actually take Shep's DNA. So, I don't know. I guess that one counts as an asterisk. Yeah, we're directly told it's not real parthenogenesis. It's Sheps, but with an asterisk. But male Shep, they've got Ashley, Miranda, and Jack. So 3 options. Wait, no, not Miranda. Miranda's sterile. That's the one thing she's... That's her biggest insecurity. You find... Yeah, Miranda is barren. You find that out in the Shadow Broker DLC for Mass Effect 2. If you look in the Shadow Broker files, it will state that the one imperfection that Miranda has is she cannot bear her own children. I'm willing to bet her father did that, yes. But that is something that Miranda is desperately trying to counteract. And in that regard, she reminds me a lot of Yennefer from The Witcher. Because Yennefer cannot have kids, but she desperately wants one. I mean, yeah, Yen's a bit different. She kind of got what she wanted at first. Yeah, Yennefer wanted to be a more powerful mage, so she had the procedure. But now, is Triss also the same way? Is that the same across the board for all mages, or is that just Yennefer to superpower it? You have no idea? Okay. Oh. Just female mages. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super deep into Witcher lore.
Breaking now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space. Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Right, you don't have anything useful to say. For the most part, Allers doesn't really have anything interesting to say after missions. But she will have something interesting to say after you do the Cerberus HQ. She'll mention that, or is that an email? Yeah, it's an email. She'll mention that if you don't make it, she'll have a wake for you on Beckenstein.
I wanted to thank you.
I've done something that meets your approval?
Liara told me about your talk with her. It made her feel better.
When we fought the Reapers, the feelings of one soldier did not matter.
But you had decades to become...
It is nice.
Happening.
It is the only means of survival.
Maybe. But I don't see how anyone can ignore the things we saw at Sanctuary.
It's easy when you've seen far worse.
I'm sorry you had to.
Your sympathy is not necessary, Quarian. But it is appreciated. Your species always was emotional. We believed it a side effect of your eco-symbiotic society.
Or maybe it's just genuine.
Perhaps.
Come on, Space Roman, lighten up. Yeah, it is nice that Allers will give you a wake if you don't make it. She does barely know us, but it might be for a couple reasons. One, to thank you for saving the galaxy, and two, to thank you for saving her life personally. Because if you don't take her on the Normandy, she just goes with her second option, which is the Farragut. And the Farragut gets destroyed over the course of Mass Effect 3. So, and as an embedded reporter, she would know that. So it might be a gesture of thanks for that.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship. Its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected.
Alright, Sovereign. I will
Maybe
see
you
you
and I have a thing or two
later.
in common.
Enjoy your foods.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. And more.
Hi, Lurk. Thank you for Lurk.
Joined?
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are. Is this why you wish to continue living? For their affection?
Yeah.
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier. Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
No.
Reopening old wounds, especially big ones, isn't gonna help.
Perhaps you are right. There were others. Soldiers who served under me, like your crew.
What happened to them?
They are dead. Where I left them.
We have a saying. Let all ghosts rest.
Then there is some wisdom in this cycle.
If you can live by it.
Now, the reason why I went Renegade on that one is if you go Paragon, Javik will activate the Echo Shard, remember everything, and then after Priority Earth, he will go join his people, to put it lightly. If you basically do what I just did and say, let old ghosts lie, or old ghost rests, he doesn't touch the shard. He doesn't remember anything. He lets the past stay the past. And he instead lives for the future. It's not that he's forgetting. The thing with the memory shard is it's not just his memories. It's memories of his entire people. So he still has all of his original memories, for the most part. But if he, quote-unquote, remembers everything in that Echo Shard, including the visions of other Protheans, it will overwhelm him. And he decides life isn't worth living. By cutting him off from that, it actually gives him the best chance to have something Prothean survive. Because, I mean, I'm not romancing Liara, and because I mediated between him and Liara, he's going to go on a book tour with her. Alone. And they kind of already bicker like an old married couple. So, do the math. Yeah, Although I'm pretty sure BioWare has the canon Shepard and romance being with Liara. Because of how they wrote certain scenes with her. Which is another reason why I'm not a big Liara fan, because I feel like BioWare is like pushing her into my face. It's like, no! I want Tali!
Gabi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother, Matriarch Benezia?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Nowhere where you like
I
it.
noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample. Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get them to hook up. Because I'm running out of missions. Lounge. Hey, it's Drunk Tally. How you doing?
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Torian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
That's a straw.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
When it comes to Ash, I don't actually really know much about her, because like in 99% of my playthroughs, Ash gets left on Vermeer. Not because I don't like her character, it's because I don't like her power set in Mass Effect 3. She's just a discount Garrus. And lore-wise, it makes more sense to leave the soldier behind because she's, the distraction team, and rescue the tech because he's arming the nuke. So tactics-wise, I'm sorry, Ash, you're more expendable. Anyway.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him. Never changed herself to please him.
Ah.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes. Doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
That is a good question. Probably after they're gone. And for the majority of us, that's going to be when we're also really, really old. I mean, turnabout's fair play. The parents also spend a lot of their lives reacting to the children, so turnabout's fair play.
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
Keela Salai. I love you, Tally. You're so adorable. Adorkable. One of those two. Let's see what Caden has to say, if anything.
Can you feel it, Shepard? Feel the quickening? Elusive man better say his prayers tonight, because we are coming for him. Murderous asshole. Oh, yeah. Tide is turning. I feel it.
Alright, so Caden's on his Sith Lord arc now. And I thought I sounded murderous at times. Does Chalkwest have anything to say?
It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Well, thank you.
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
I mean, I get why they did that. If the Reapers are bearing down on your world in strength, there's not a lot you can do. So, in order to deny the Reapers your bodies as their own husks, I guess going scorched earth and nuking the planet might be a better way to go. I mean, I would have tried to fight, but I understand.
How's Miranda?
She'll make a recovery.
I'm not surprised. Miranda always struck me as a driven woman. I'm glad she made it.
Oh boy. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are friends and maybe that we're not supposed to shoot the big robots. I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until they realized they weren't firing back. Then one comes over and they said they're allied assistants and asked for status. I'm not complaining. I mean, they saved our crew. But I'm never living down that I had to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. Alright. Possible book titles. Protheans, Legacy of the Prothean Empire, The Protheans, The Last Prothean, Living History of the Protheans. I despise thinking up my own titles for my own academic research. Prothean Journeys, Journeys with the Prothean. That's the one she ends up sticking with. Although personally, I think she should have gone with I despise thinking up titles for my own academic research. Huh. So it does preview that. Alright, and is there any upgrades available? No. Alright, last stop, Garrus, and then we finally go to the Leviathan.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers.
I mean, yeah.
Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
I mean, didn't you kind of get that from when we were using him to stop the collectors? I will not say I worked for the elusive man. I merely tolerated his presence and stole his funding and ship. Alright. Oh no. I don't think I have the fast mod on. This will be interesting. We do have the, the clothing mod on, so not sure about that. We'll have to check the other mods as they come about. I thought I reinstalled all the mods, but maybe I didn't.
Yes, sir. Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Sounds useful.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Good question.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud...
You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have!
I mean, your hand's in his blood.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
Then what the hell happened?
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
And
Move over
he's
to Clinic,
dead.
See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle.
They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
But yeah, after we're done with this cutscene and return to the Normandy, I'll head down to the hangar and I will check my loadout. If things weigh, if they have a weight, then we've got a problem.
Predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet, given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Alright. Find out a log. There.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this Project Travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Alright.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Alright, so,
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
I don't think there's any goodies outside. But I'm just checking. Oh, there's a goodie. Alright.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Alright.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Okay, Ezo.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team, is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on them, those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now. This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly. But it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
Alright.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
All right.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
All right. So here we want Ezo.
0 deposits.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Not Rachni, not that. Creature sightings.
Alien sightings?
Three possibilities.
Reaper activities.
Activity.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Da 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 da. All right, let's head back to the Normandy. Before we head out, I am going to check the status of mods to see if our loadout, at the very least, is still modded. If weapons have weight, then that means mods aren't working. Well, that mod's still working. That's good. And there's no 10% markup. So that mod's working. Maybe it's just not moving as fast as I thought. Or maybe it is moving fast, I just not used to it. Well, we'll find out. Okay. Cluster, minus wasteland. Crescent Nebula. We're gonna go search for war assets. We'll see if that mod's working. Yeah. Okay.
I found something.
Well, that worked. Okay, now we'll see if we have fuel. We're not using fuel. Okay, so it's just the speed Normandy, or the Normandy speed mod seems to be not working. But I can handle that.
Signal confirmed.
Credits. Not that we need them. Although I do miss the fast Normandy. Okay, Chris, strike a vessel. Oh wait, 100% complete. Never mind. Okay. Tal and Kiso.
I found something.
Vorcha Labor Team.
Signal confirmed.
Heshtok. The System Alliance official once summarized his tour of the Vorcha homeworld as follows. You can make your own Heshtok in 2 steps. Take Hell, then add Vorcha. The planet is highly volcanically active, leading to periodic releases of toxic gases into the air and water supplies, as well as other extreme situations that gave rise to the Vorcha's legendary adaptability. Overcrowding, the extermination of most of the overcrowding and extermination of the ecology led to the planet covered in weeds and hardy vermin. The Vorcha do not have a single recognized government that would allow them membership into any galactic league. Alliances between bloodlines are tenuous at best, and the Vorcha's short, violent lives ensure there are few lasting institutions. The Reaper invasion of Heshtok encountered little formal military resistance, but the harvesting process is slow. Destroying neighboring cities fails to intimidate Vorcha, who become submissive only if physically dominated in person. Cutting out their water supply simply makes them adapt to their bodies to get moisture from food. Allied intelligence hypothesizes that Reaper forces are not harvesting yet, instead seeking to immobilize Hestok's population and prevent them from joining the fight for the galaxy at large. No, I didn't want to do that. So basically, the Reapers are having problems with the cockroaches. Metaphorical cockroaches. Void Devil's fighter wing. I didn't want to do that. Indris.
I found something.
Wreckage. Governor Grothan Pasness. Alright. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Kaleston Rift.
Signal confirmed.
There's that. Synth diamond heat sinks.
I found something.
Just gas that we don't need. I wonder what type of fuel the Normandy actually
We have
uses.
located Garneau.
Like helium-3 or something? Not the ESO to power the FTL, but to power their sublight. Alright, we're gonna bring Garrus and Caden. Alright. Caden, I'm actually gonna give you a different weapon. I'm gonna give you the Typhoon. There we go.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Alright, let's run through the brief.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it's Bryson's partner, Garneau, we're after here.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
We hope.
We can't let it hide it for long.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
Oh, he won't.
Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Alright, here we go.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, just to test things. Uh-oh. So the separate cooldown mod is not working. Fun! Well, luckily I have short cooldowns.
And it sounds like they brought some friends.
Yep, we're winging it.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
This must be terrifying for these people.
I'll have to fiddle with it later.
Pretty damn calm.
That's not creepy at all.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be.
Luckily, Infiltrator is not a power-reliant class. So,
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
we're not completely screwed as if, like if we were an adept or a vanguard.
Look, we don't have time to waste. I'm looking for a researcher, Dr. Garneau. They would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Uh-huh.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Carefully.
Alright.
Stranger and stranger.
Gotta fix that elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Okay, so Garneau was here.
The elevator security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation is the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use. Interesting. We should look into that.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
That's nice.
I'm getting that feeling.
So is it just me, or are these people doing everything but mining?
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, just have to reach the security terminal and then put the code.
Yeah, that one.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Alright, I don't know if we need the personnel ID, but we might as well have it and not need it, and need it and not have it.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Yeah, we did need it. $21.78. That's like 10 years ago. There's the terminal.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
The ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garno was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I've got the file number.
Let's go get Garno.
Alright.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is that Garno?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
Alright, well, I came to get you.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. Now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't think that's Garneau we're talking to.
Nope.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Yeah, and you're about to find out why.
Someone cut the power.
Well, not all the power.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
It's like, use the damn elevator! Alright.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
Map shows a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
How come the Reapers are never going in the opposite direction?
There he goes.
Fuck. No.
It's up. Enemies on the upper balcony.
Watch our flank!
Alright. Where the hell is your head? Okay, it cloaked. That's weird. Alright, there's Arachni there. Damn Arachnite blood right in front of the door.
What the hell was that?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
But the drone's damaged. It's running on reserve power.
Let's make it quick then. One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Got it.
Shepard, we still need to escort that drone.
Yeah, I know, but Arachnite was guarding it.
Drone doesn't have much time left.
I hear you. I'm on it.
Fuck you, Banshee.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
That artifact. It's...
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot.
Turn back.
Garneau! Damn it.
That's some tough rock.
Shepard, you need to see this.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Looks like some encrypted data and a personal log. 8 missed calls from Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but... all right.
Did you know Garneau?
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Alright, what's this artifact?
Do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
What's been going on
Can you
here?
tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really.
Remember, it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Well, you've been great help, but it's time for us to go.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
It's like the psychosis when it... Yeah.
A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Welcome to hell.
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
That's a lot of time to lose. These people are in for a shock. So Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Good thing there's a shield! Alright. New message. Still kicking. Okay. Tally's back in engineering. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the two lovebirds here to finally...
Okay, toughest
Damn it!
mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The Husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From Husks? Absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
So Tally might have arachnophobia. Got it.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Alright. Well, back to the Citadel. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. God damn it. Just double checking something. Okay. Okay, first place we're going is actually going to be the embassies so we can go to the Spectre office. Because I'm hoping that the firing range over there, I can use my powers so I can use that to test whether or not the mods are working. So I don't have to actually progress the stream when the stream isn't here. Okay, I can. So I will come here to test off stream whether or not the mods actually work. Good to know. Hold on. I need to check something real quick. There might be another mod that's not working. X. Okay, so that's X. That's okay, so they're all X's. I just wonder why the terminal buy the new weapons had them at 1. Who knows?
Spectre status recognized. Please select. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away. Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty. Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected? Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But is it an ally?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me. Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail. Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet. Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab. Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Okay. File, okay.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions. And found nothing. Anything interesting about the artifact's structure? It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Okay, bum, 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 bum.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
And that's how the Batarians got indoctrinated.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
Well, she's in trouble.
She sounded worried. If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted. Let's hope we get to her before they do. She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Alright. Scarab, the Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements? No. The Reapers have disrupted. There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus. Here we go. The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel. So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system? Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship. Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Alright. We need to open the drawer here. Pick up that.
Card. Any idea what it opens? The requisitions locker. Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Is that
water recycling equipment? Didn't take breathing masks. Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable. Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets. Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Then activate the ship one to rule out
Based
the
on
relay
data,
system.
Only one system remains a viable possibility.
There you go.
Let's go get Anne Bryson.
Okay, we'll do this mission. Hello, Sovereign. Welcome back. We found out that not all the mods are working. The Fast Normandy's not working, and neither is the Independent Cooldown mod. But the No Fuel mod, the Weightless Weapon mod is working. The One Scan mod is working. I'll just have to, when we're done with the stream, I'll have to go back in and fiddle around with things. I've got the mod manager working. I guess, have to uninstall the mod and then reinstall it. That'd be my guess. But with weightless weapons, my cooldowns are pretty much non-existent, so I'm not terribly worried. Well, I haven't modded old ME because I only have old ME on the console.
Signal confirmed.
Only rebought on PC because you're through. Fair enough. So that's... I'd hold on to those discs because physical media It definitely has its advantages. Ooh, the fancy metallic case. I think I have the N7 collection.
I found something.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll do the Pilot's Nebula. I guess we can finish out Leviathan. But before we do Omega, I want my no cooldown, or independent cooldown mod. Also, maybe I can figure out how to mod Andromeda on this rig.
Signal confirmed.
But I'm debating whether or not to replay Andromeda, because there is no archive for my first Andromeda playthrough. But if we do redo it, it'll be on the PC. Hopefully I can get it to be modded. If I can mod it, I'm definitely gonna stream it. If I can't, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it's got replayability. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Andromeda. But it's just rather disappointing on the story. But the gameplay is fantastic. I love the combat. The combat is better than the trilogy. Mainly because Ryder can jump.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Yeah, it is a damn shame the writing didn't hold. Because honestly, I don't think any more Mass Effect games in the Milky Way are gonna be any good. Because there's just too much of a butterfly effect. And if you cut off people's branches to make a singular canon storyline, what's the fucking point of the trilogy? Okay, let's bring Garrus. And why the hell not? Let's bring James. For old fucks like us to seethe in our misery over it. Yeah.
Okay, so we got reports of an attack on some scientists, right?
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Although another thing Andromeda did pretty well is the loyalty missions. I don't think there's actually a bad loyalty mission. Unlike some in Mass Effect 2 and 1. Like, Garrus's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 1 is pointless. Tally's in Mass Effect 1 is boring. In Mass Effect 2, Samara's and Thane's are great from a story perspective, but I don't like replaying him because there's no combat, so it's like,
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is literally all about the loyalty missions.
Is clear.
I think the best loyalty mission of the trilogy is treason.
Signals, though. Give me a minute.
Tally's Mass Effect 2 loyalty mission.
We've already seen what they can do.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Morden's is also pretty damn good.
Commander, on the landing platform.
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple boats.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump!
Yeah, in Mass Effect 1, there's 3 loyalty missions, but you really only need 1.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
And that'd be Rex's family armor. If you don't get the family armor, you better have locked in one morale to the other. Because otherwise Rex is dead.
It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
I mean, if you don't invest in Rex, you deserve Reeve. Yes. And all the horribleness that falls.
You're here.
Although, if you do have Reeve and destroy Malin's data, Eve will die, meaning you can actually convince Morden to go ahead and sabotage the cure. And Reeve will be none the wiser.
Shit, there goes the easy way.
Look for another path.
The reason being is because, 1, Reeve is dumb. 2, Reeve will fully restart the Krogan rebellions once the Reaper War is over. Are we going the right way? Probably not.
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away.
Oh good, Garrus, you're fixing it. Vega here, just kick it.
Got it. Raising the bridge now.
Vega, what the hell are you doing?
Ah, shit. We got a base.
What Banshee? I gave Garrus the Typhoon for a reason. He is a god with that thing. Kicking the console to convince the machine spirits to yield is completely viable.
Bridge is up.
Move! That elevator can't be far. This way.
And which way? Oh, that way. Duh. Focus, Raz.
Elevator.
Got it. And the elevator's locked.
Yeah,
Another way
derp.
up.
If you can't tell, I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in a while. Or at least Leviathan. Oh shit! There's Rachni there. God damn it! Yeah, it did sting.
We're blocked. Find another way.
You know, it'd be nice if the Reapers could, for like 5 minutes, stop destroying everything.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
Trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
That looked like I actually knew what I was doing. Jeez, Garrus! Just shredded that brute.
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there. Butthole's coming down! Around! Go around!
No, Boyles! Stay down! Oh, God!
What's happening?
Darkwood and Boyles trying to run for it. The Reapers got him.
Don't move until we get there.
Oh, that's... Come on. Take cover. I thought that was cover. Oh, it is. Okay. It looked like a ramp. Oh, shit. You know, it'd be a cool thing for cryo ammo to have? Increased ammo capacity.
Get to it.
Because, you're not generating as much heat. Because the heat makes no damn sense yet.
Elevator's online. Coming up.
Please hurry.
Well, incendiary rounds I can understand. Because you're literally firing bullets covered in fire.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
But super chilled ones, yeah.
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh, God. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Commander.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older.
Looks suspiciously like a Reaper.
As if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
What are they doing?
They're, touching it.
They've activated it. I've never managed anything. Doctor. They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard!
Take it out!
Got it.
Well, there goes the element of surprise.
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Also, sorry about the migraine, but there's nothing we can do about that. Shit, harvester!
We'll bring it down.
Or I could just let Garrus take care of it.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Out, shit. Run! Why are they making shell casing noises? There's no shell casings! They're not firing actual bullets!
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so.
Reasons.
I blacked out.
Leviathan.
They're firing...
We got the connection.
They're expending their own individual heat sinks.
That's incredible.
The Reaper seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah.
Each time you pull the trigger, it maxes out heat sinks, so...
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Yeah, about that.
You need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... What? Dead?
Yep.
He can't be dead.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. 1 minute he was fine. The next... He drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I couldn't stop him because BioWare didn't give me a prayer gun interrupt on that first shot.
You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
It was a cutscene bullet. Alright. Let's check with engineering. Come on, be Kenneth and Gabby. Kenneth and Gabby.
So, no regret
Damn it!
fighting the Reapers on a human ship?
Hey, the Normandy's design was part Turian, remember?
You know what I mean.
No, somebody has to keep you from giving all the Dextros a bad name.
That's right. I remember you chastising me on behalf of my species for losing our homeworld to the Geth.
I never said that.
Would you like me to send you an audio recording?
No, I hate listening to recordings of myself. My voice never comes out right.
I feel that.
About what I said.
Forget it.
No, I was wrong. I was young and I was wrong about your people.
I guess losing Palavin put things in perspective.
Yeah, you could say that. How about you? You ever mind serving on an all-human ship?
Somebody has to stick around to keep you in line.
But yeah, I've come to terms with how I sound on recordings. I still don't think it sounds like me, though. Sounds a little off. Yeah. That's true. We're hearing it from Origin Point, not no interference or anything. Your voice, for instance, is a mutant sound. Well, I've said what I think my voice sounds like. To me, it sounds like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. So, in other words, Jay Baruchel. Okay. But there's a lot of similarities between me and Hiccup. I mean, adult 30-year-old Hiccup looks a lot like me.
Hello? Anne? You here?
We're both left-handed. We're both very socially awkward.
Anne?
Southpaw's. Yay!
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
How you doing?
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
Oh yeah, we're fine. For the most part, my area, so far, knock on wood, has been lucky in the fact that the tornadoes have missed us. We've still been hit by thunderstorms. In fact, for the past 2 weeks, we've been hit by thunderstorms, and we're going to continue to be hit by rain and thunderstorms for the next 2 weeks. So my migraines have been, I mean, my head is still sore from like constant migraine. But yeah, today we had 1 day of sun. Tomorrow we're supposed to have thunderstorms in the morning. Oh yeah, the barometric pressure has been fucking me over completely.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so
But
excited.
of course I've been having to go to work
Years of work.
with migraines.
Appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination.
Of course.
I've been having to wear shades at work because it's too fucking bright.
Now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be.
And I can't ask corporate to turn the lights off. Or down. Thank you for your understanding, Sovereign. I appreciate it. My boss actually, or supervisor actually,
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste
understands.
of time,
She said that
actually help us understand Leviathan.
if the headaches get to be too much,
The arachni is telepathic, but there's
I
no
can
such thing. At short range, the queen uses
take a break if I need to.
At long range, she uses any kind of quantum entanglement.
She doesn't care.
Whatever Leviathan does,
And
similar.
if I start to lose depth perception because it hurts to open an eye, she'll let me go home. Because it's a safety issue at that point.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact. But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control.
Hey, Lola. Need a
As it
hand?
did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And they still haven't cleaned up the blood.
What brings you down here, James?
Saw what happened to Ann back at the dig site. That ain't right.
Well, make yourself comfortable.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great.
It's a husk head.
Hey, Edie, husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
I mean, they're zombies, but not that kind of zombie.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
Fine.
Just don't tell anybody.
Nice. You think Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
No.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
So you're gonna be the bait.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
I mean,
Commander, this thing we're
she's
doing
got
is-
stones.
Sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie? Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
All right, you ready?
This is pretty gutsy.
I don't know about guts. Crazy, maybe.
Imagine if that had survived the destroyer. It might have. No,
I'm ready.
it didn't.
James, drop
The
the
wave
shield.
overtook the Normandy.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online. Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
Okay, we can
Trace yet.
belay the order once
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
without
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
damaging Anne
Maintain
here.
connection. Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough? Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant. Signal is fading. Maintain connection. We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong. Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
All right, that's it.
I'm stopping this!
Do it.
The shield.
Jeez. Look at her.
Anne. Anne, are you alright?
I'm not sure. It hurts.
It's gonna be okay. You did great. Edie, did we get anything? Yes, Shepard. But it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
This better be worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Anne?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan is angry.
Good.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
It can get in line.
Let's get you some help.
All right. I was saying there's 2 renegade interrupts with Bryson there. If you take both of them, then Edie will be able to narrow the search to the single system within a cluster. And you won't have to do any hunting. The trade-off is you lose Anne Bryson as a war asset. By going 1 renegade interrupt, she narrows it down to 2 systems you need to search. And Bryson is still a war asset. So that's why you take the first renegade interrupt and then you raise the shield. Okay. Sigurd's Cradle. Gotta go to Mill, Lanal, and Cytophet. It's in Cytophet. I can go ahead and tell you that.
I found something.
Because it's the only one with the pure ocean world. Husk neural map.
Signal confirmed.
Ah, god damn it. Dextra rations. Garrison Tally will be very happy with that.
No sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
Why would they be? That's a desert world.
I found something.
Desponia. Oh, wow, it's a water world. I wonder what could be down there.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Alright, here we go. Let's bring Garrus and fuck it. We'll bring the space Roman.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder what we're going to find down there. A Reaper killer. That is all that matters. Even if it doesn't want to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Right. But then what? It plays pretty rough, and if it is a Reaper, I don't know that's the kind of help we want.
Well, we're not making friends.
He says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location.
Although,
You're not gonna like it.
the Leviathan would be a good
There's nothing but ocean.
enemy
Of structures floating on the surface, but
for a
the
post-Reaper
signal
War
below that,
Milky Way.
Way below.
Underwater.
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
They're basically organic Reapers.
It's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Wow, balls.
Everyone all right?
I've survived far worse, Commander.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll
see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this. How many have been stranded here by that pulse?
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Drugs.
Any idea how old these are?
Old enough not to stink.
Shepard, we got one of those artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
Bum. Bum. Fuck your artifact.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
And it's not taking shots at us, which is nice. Doesn't look salvageable, though. Can't say I recognize any of those ships. Just how long have they been here?
A long time. Oh, we're not getting through that way.
Look, up there.
Oh, fun.
Commander, they were right behind us.
Protect the shuttle!
Oh, shit. I meant to hit 2.
Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
God damn it. Ooh, 2 for 1.
Cortez! Almost there, Commander.
I hear brutes. You're everyone, but for how long?
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him! Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
That doesn't sound good. Alright, talk to me, Cortez.
Status.
Sniper share is a terrifying force of nature if they can't get close to... Yeah, that's... But if they do get close to me, That's what I have the Infinity Gun for.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
How will that work?
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, you should be good to go.
Alright, I'm in.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. And time's wasting.
Hold on a second. Are we actually considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Alright. Let's do this. Aw, man.
For you, Commander.
The enemy is persistent. Get another power cell, Commander. We'll hold them off.
Got another cell here.
I love how the infiltrator is just... Yeah, stop shooting me, please. I'm hiding. Oh, fucker.
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability. Get to that mech, Commander. We could use the help.
Alright, here we go. How many brutes are there?
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Yeah, walk the mech back to you. Okay.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Commander, risk is rarely a hindrance. This plan, even I would hesitate.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Kinda wish Garrus was the one that asked. Since we're romancing Garrus, he should be the one going, Carolina, are you sure you want to do this?
Let's go.
But Shepard.
I'll be fine. Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes. good so far. Copy that.
Well,
Cortez? Cortez!
so much for comms. Maybe it's the immense amount of water pressure that's fucking up the comms. Because I don't think radios work under fathoms of water. Oh, there goes the light. So, how close are we to crush depth? Morse does. That's a better. Yeah. Well, that's because it's literally sound. She should be dead. Sovereign. Carolina should have been dead multiple times over.
Up there. Looks like I've finished.
Plot armor is mighty. Praise to the plot.
Serious.
We're in the red zone.
Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
We're redlining the pressure, boys and girls.
Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. I'm amazed that these flares can actually work underwater. Especially this deep.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
2 miles down. Yeah.
Can't see anything just yet.
And we're going deeper.
Found the probe.
You know, I'm surprised the glass... I mean, what is the glass made out of? Like what, transparent steel or something? This shit should be cracking all over the place. 2.3 miles down. Yeah, I think it is deeper than the Titanic. But I don't know how deep the Titanic is. I mean, we could check. Actually, I think we're about the same depth as the Titanic.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more.
The world's deepest diving whale goes down the step. He's a little guy. Ooh, I need to see that.
Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Anne? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us.
Curvier's beaked whale. Oh yeah, he's a little baby. Sorry, I got distracted.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign. The fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat.
Technically, Sovereign should have been named Harbinger. And vice versa.
Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost.
Maybe you should have said protect life instead of preserve life.
Studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
Should have been Sovereign, though. It's technically 3 laws compliant. Be horrified by that. Well, they should have said protect life, not preserve. Because you can preserve things by killing them.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience.
Preserve has implications that protect does not. Yes.
Conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species.
Well, maybe you should have paid more attention.
Envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
No, it doesn't. It's Rogue.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
Now, one thing I don't understand is they use, or the Reapers use, the apex species in a cycle to create the Reaper. How did they kill the Leviathans to create Harbinger without a Reaper to do it? Plot magic. Ah, yes. The plot magic.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
Why cycles?
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Well, that's why destroy is the proper ending, because not only does it kill the Reapers, it also gets rid of the damn catalyst.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
I have plot armor. Fuck you.
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
And that's your fault.
You're responsible for this. Every race that's ever been destroyed is because of you. And now the Reapers will destroy you too, unless you start fighting. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop, ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
And once again, Shep rolls a natural 20 for persuasion. I wonder what Shep's charisma stat is.
I've earned it.
It's got to be at least between a 20 to 25. It's okay, she rolled a nat 1 in the prologue to 2. Yeah. Well, that was her death saving throw. Alright, so that cockpit better have its own pressure, because otherwise we're doing an emergency blow from 2.8 miles down. If we don't have an internal pressure system, we're getting the motherfucking worst case of the bends ever. Oh, feels so good. 5 more minutes. did you get that M8? Where's your damn particle rifle? It's on your back! What the fuck, Javik? Where's your Prothean pride? Plot demanded. And the Reaper just turned off.
Shepard, wake up. She's freezing. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Trust me, Shep, I can empathize with that.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Under pressure.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
I mean, is it though?
Hack it out.
What's going to happen after the Reaper War when the Leviathans realize there's no Reapers anymore? Huh. All right, so we have 7,805 military war assets. Chance of success are even. Let's look at the new ones. We've got from the alien sector, Governor Grothan Pazness, the Void Devil's Fighter Wing, the Vorcha Labor Team, Liquid Assets, aka money, and for a whopping 400 war assets, the Leviathan Enthrallment Team. The Alliance, we got Synth Diamond Heat Sinks and Dr. Ann Bryson. From the Asari, we've got the Husk Neural Map. For the Crucible, the Jovian Dissertation for a whopping 5, and the Radiation Shielding Sheath. And last but not least, from the Turians, we have Dextro Rations. Alright. We're going to go and check on Tally and the engineers. See if we can advance the plot there. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream after that.
was just thinking about the Banshees. The Asari are so beautiful.
Tally and Garrus show.
See that done to them.
The Reapers have done the same to
Edie.
most intelligent species they've encountered. Humans, Batarians, Turians, and even Krogan have been modified into Reaper foot soldiers.
But not Quarians.
No, the Reapers have not encountered your people in significant numbers.
You don't think it's because of our weakened immune systems?
No.
I just assumed we weren't useful.
Quarians are intelligent, adaptable, and technically adept. You would make excellent Reaper soldiers.
Thanks, ED. I think.
Tally, the Normandy has benefited greatly from your work, and your people are providing vital support in the war effort.
We wouldn't be doing as well without the Geth. And we wouldn't be doing as well without you.
Thank you, Tally.
Also, Tally, according to Grunt, and the Krogan, Quarians are a bit tougher to kill. You have to work the knife a bit. So, for what it's worth, there's that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Off stream, I will probably dock at the Citadel to do the firing range to make sure that the mods still work. Next week, when we do this, we're going to be... Oh, I still have to do that. And that. Let's do that right now. We got some errands on the Citadel, apparently. Damn it! Stop double hitting escape! Alright. Dock.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Commons?
I need a cab to the Presidium. It'll be there momentarily.
Okay. No. Do I need to actually go find it? Nimbus cluster. Purgatory. Okay. Oh, that's the one that doesn't show. Gotcha.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
I recovered some texts from the library and Reaper control space.
There we go.
I can have them waiting for you.
Another war asset. Yay.
Really? Well, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Spectre status recognized.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave us off in the Spectre office.
Look, I filled out all the forms requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neota is.
Spectre status recognized.
Alright. So, Oh, I can't save in here. Okay. There we go. Anyway, next time we play Mass Effect, we're going to go and do the Omega DLC. Hopefully that time the mods will be working. That's what I'm going to be testing tonight. There will be no stream tomorrow due to family stuff. There might be one Sunday. We'll have to see how the weather works. If there is going to be one Sunday, it will be Halo Combat Evolved. Then Monday, I don't know if they'll be streaming because there's supposed to be a big thunderstorm then. But we'll play it by ear. Hopefully next week, Wednesday, we'll have Baldur's Gate 3 as we're make our way to Grimforge. We're going to head to the Adamantine Forge and figure out who gets what. Because none of us can actually wear anything but medium armor, and I'm the only one that can. Then Thursday, hopefully we'll be able to finish up the Ace Combat 5 Cannon Run. We just have White Bird Part 2 through the end. Yo, Karlak, a giant adamantine axe. I would give her an adamantine axe if they let me make an adamantine axe. The only things you can make in the Adamantine Forge are heavy armor, medium armor, scimitar, shield, mace. No axe. I'll also be playing around to see if I can get mods to work on Mass Effect Andromeda. If I can, we will definitely stream Mass Effect Andromeda after we're done with Mass Effect 3. But anyway, thank you all for joining me, and thank you for bearing with me with my sound testing. And I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend, everybody.